Hi, I'm Hannah, and welcome to Sheet Leveler. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a bubble chart in Excel, quickly and easily. A bubble chart is a great way to visually show the relationship between three different sets of data, and it's super easy to create once you know how. So let's jump in. Before we get started with creating our bubble chart, there are a couple of things you need to know. First, unlike some other chart types, bubble charts only work with numerical values. You can't use text or any other types of data for the x-axis, y-axis, or the size of the bubbles. Everything needs to be numbers. Second, preparing your data carefully is key. Let's look at how to organize your data so it works perfectly in a bubble chart. When you're ready to create the chart, here's what happens. The first column on the left will become your x-axis. So in our example, the cost column will represent the horizontal axis. The second column, the profit column, will be your y-axis, or the vertical axis. And the third column, which is quantity, will determine the size of the bubbles. The bigger the number, the bigger the bubble. This is why planning your data carefully is so important. You want it to show up just the way you need it in the chart. All right, now that our data is ready, let's make the chart. Start by selecting your data. Then, click on the Insert tab at the top of Excel, and in the Charts section, click on Insert Scatter or Bubble Chart. Here, you'll have a few options, but for now, let's go with the standard 2D bubble chart. Click on that and there you go. Your bubble chart is now in your spreadsheet. Next, let's check that the data is showing up correctly. The x-axis, horizontal, should be displaying the values from your cost column. The y-axis, vertical, should show the values from the profit column. And the size of the bubbles will depend on the values in the quantity column. For example, this bubble here represents the relationship between cost, profit, and quantity for product A. The cost value, the profit, and the bubble size represents the quantity, which is 233 for product A. Now let's tweak a few things to make it look just right. First, we'll adjust the starting value on both the x-axis and y-axis. Currently, the x-axis starts at -100 and the y-axis starts at -50. But we want both axes to start at 0. To do this, just double-click on the x-axis and a panel will pop up on the right. In the Axis Options section, set the minimum bound to 0 and hit Enter. The x-axis will update right away. Do the same for the y-axis, double-click on it, change the starting value from -50 to 0 and hit Enter. Both axes will now start at 0. Next, if you want to move the chart around, it's super easy. Just click on any blank space in the chart and drag it wherever you want within the spreadsheet. To change the size of the chart, click on one of the little circles in the corners, hold the mouse button down, and drag to resize. Now, let's update the chart title. Click on Chart Title and change it to something more descriptive. How about cost-profit relationship? You can also change the colors and style of the chart to suit your needs. Click on any blank space in the chart, and you'll see the Chart Design tab. Here, you can select Change Colors to choose a color palette that fits your style. There are lots of options. We'll go with this color scheme here. If you want to change the chart style, click on Chart Styles, and then click the drop-down arrow to explore other options. I'll choose this sleek black style. Before we wrap up, let's remember one thing. The chart is dynamic. This means that if you change any value in the data table, the chart will update automatically. For example, if we change the quantity for product A from 2 here, you'll see that the bubble size will adjust right away to reflect the new value. It's that easy. And that's it. Now, you know how to create a bubble chart in Excel quickly and easily. If you'd like to learn how to create other types of charts or modify them further, Be sure to check out our other tutorials here at Sheet Leveler. You can find the links to all our other videos in the description below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the like button if you found this tutorial helpful. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe so you never miss out on more Excel tips and tricks. See you next time.